The horror. The horror. This is not Australia, mate. You know, you can't behave like this. Sorry. Honestly, have you got no decency? You know, you come around here acting all looking stiff and cold and whatever, but you can't go around showing things like that. You know? Get yourself together.
I'm Tim, and I'm here with my mate Ben, who's behind the camera, and we are just about to kick off on our new project, which is a video blog, a video program that we're going to put online. It's called You Show Me Yours, I'll Show You Mine. We're here at Surfers Paradise on a June Sunday. It's a bit nippy, hence the leather jacket, but everything's looking pretty cool so far. Been invited to a bit of a soiree with some Brazilian friends of mine. We're doing something called a feijoada, which is like Sunday lunch but Brazilian style. So I'm hoping we're going to capture some of the fiesta, some of the dancing, some of the music, some of the hot chicks. You know, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So this is it. This is the start of it. You know, Tim and Ben's crazy project. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. You know, it never ceases to amaze me just how, just what Gold Coasters come up with. Like, if you come over here, you'll see a demonstration of the free-spirited, kind of crazy, you know, let's have it kind of attitude of being on the Gold Coast, which is like, you know, free-spirited and everything. You come over here, you find this lovely little scooter here. You know, it's probably worth what? $100, $200, right? But you come over here, and the guy's obviously spent about $500 on a custom exhaust system, okay, to make his little scooter go faster. And you know, and he's got this lovely little sort of passenger foot peg system here, which you know, just for any suspecting passenger that he might come across. But you know, Gold Coasters are so adaptable. You know, they can be completely hedonistic one minute and then completely practical the next. You've got this guy over here. He's gone and got himself a nice shiny little scooter. Beautiful, beautiful thing. But in the interests of practicality, he's gone and put a shopping basket on the back. Nice. You know, and just when I'm discovering the practicality of this person's actual thinking, you know, by putting this basket on the back, not only has he got that, but like, you know, in case for that special moment, he's also got one of his favourite CDs screwed onto the back, just in case he needs a bit of light entertainment at any stage of the day. You know, you can whip that little sucker off, whack it in the player, and off we go. Yes means yes, no means no. Right? There's this thing that we found out about, and it's a movement which started off in Canada, and it's about women being able to express themselves through what they wear and feel good about what they're wearing, and not having to feel somehow you know, in a position where they might be sending off the wrong message to a man that sort of says, hey, look, I'm an easy chick, you can just come and do what you like with me. You know, it's been a problem here in Australia, where not so long ago we had a Muslim cleric who said that you know, women that go around sort of exposing all their flesh is like sort of, you know, cat meat. You know, you're just going to attract the cats, and that created uproar, as you'd expect. But there was a demonstration in Sydney just not so long ago where like people were holding up placards, yes means yes, no means no, wearing sort of revealing clothes, and just putting it out there that, hey, I should be able to dress how the hell I like, and not, you know, not give a shit about you know, any sort of negative repercussions from that, you know. So we're going to try and talk to some people today, hopefully talk to some chicks who feel sort of comfortable expressing themselves, and try and get their view on things, you know, and see where it goes. So that's what we're about to do today. Yeah, and I'm a single guy, so I might get lucky. Oh look, you know, we're at the pivotal point of the fashion industry when it comes to, you know, memorabilia. You know, when you come to Australia, what do you want to do most of all? For me, it's buying chintzy little shit objects to take home to your friends. Now look at this lovely, lovely pink Australia top. I mean, you know, what would you want, really? And then you come over here and you've got your calico bags to carry it all home back to your homeland with. And, you know, you come over here, you've got something for the kids. You know, cheeky little pirate there. What's he been up to, eh? Eh? And then, of course, over here, you've got your classic stubby holder. You know, beautiful. This is quality merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. Something that the Gold Coast is paying for. Who have we got here? I'm talking to Patricia, who just happens to be a really good mate, but she's like awesome, man. She's like so worldly, and she knows her shit, you know. And I want to ask you, Patricia, like, why do Brazilians come to Australia? Why? I mean, there's a really, really big and strong population of Brazilians in Australia, and why is that? Why?
Because unfortunately in Brazil, because of the violence, because the government doesn't help us in Brazil, we don't have the support of the government at all, the new staff allowance. So Brazilians come to Australia to learn English and find so good, there's no violence. You can leave your shoes outside of the door. Houses doesn't have walls. You know, in Brazil we have security guards if you have a house. It's a lot of poor, it's a medium class was the workers, and there's a lot of rich who have security guards in front of their door, their houses. So Australia is a country who bring opportunities to Brazilians to come. Yes, they will be dishwashers, dish pigs, they will clean the toilets, they will clean. In Brazil we have a wage that's a monthly wage. You do your shopping monthly. Here you get paid an hour. And they come to study and fall in love with the country because I have kids, I have 2 kids, so for raising my kids here I don't have to worry for they ride the bikes in the parks. You go bike to school, and in Brazil you cannot do that.
So you've got people over there who just want a normal life, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they can't have that because they've got these security issues, like people that you know, they can't take their kids to school. They have to. You either have to have a certain level of wealth to
have
afford
the security.
The security.
Yes.
So that's really interesting because, like, you know, for me, whenever I think of like Brazilians, you know, I'm shallow. I think of Brazilian women who are really sexual and they just kind of want to express themselves sexually, and you know, they put it out there. And what is it about Brazilian women that makes them so sexually expressive and
stuff. What is it that makes them that way?
In Brazil, like when I was a little girl, we don't wear tops until 12 years old. It's normal if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you have a normal body. Everyone wear the bikinis and it's a normal culture. I go to the beach here, I'm 40, I have 2 kids, my body is not perfect anymore. And I still wear my Brazilian bikinis because that's how I grew up in Brazil. And what? You're gonna stare at me because I wear Brazilian bikinis? It's not a G-string, it's a V-cut.
Okay.
But show my bum, my nipples are the only thing covered. But you know what? It's my body and I have to accept it. And I don't know why the women doesn't accept their own bodies. Yeah, you're not, if you eat crap and you're gonna get fat, it's your own problem. You know, yes, everyone have conscience. You have curly hair, you want a straight hair. You're fat, you want to be skinny. If you're skinny, you want to be a little bit more fat.
Right.
But Brazilian people accept the way you are, and they feel sexy the way you are. Because if you don't accept your body, you're not gonna feel sexy.
No.
Equality of the Brazilian women, because we have the dance and the samba. Australian friends, and I'm proud of my Australian friends because I told them they wear skirts like knee high, and I say, hey, I'm 40. When you gonna put a little skirt when you're 50? You have to show when you have it.
Right.
With 50, I'll wear the knee high skirts.
Okay.
But when you still have the things, why not show it?
Okay.
Why not feel sexy?
All right. Well, my question about that is that, like, you know, it hasn't been that long since we've had people come out and say, like, we had a famous Muslim cleric say that, you know, women that expose themselves and show too much flesh is like uncovered meat, and they actually encourage men to behave in a way that treats them like sluts or whatever. What do you say about that?
What I think about, you know, the Arabic culture and everything is like this. Okay, sometimes if I go to a party with my kids in their houses, you know, a birthday party, and I have a pool party or something, I will put an Australian bikini just because I respect the people. I think, like, if you go to Dubai, you have to cover it up. You're not allowed to do this, this, and this. If they come to Australia, I think they should actually, why they have the rules over there, but if they have come to Australia, why did not accept your culture that the girls actually showing? They want to do nude beaches and everything here. It was in the paper this weekend. Why they cannot accept the culture in Australia and come in here and actually be a bit more Australian, while you Australians go to Dubai or to any Arabic country and have to cover up and not allowed to drive, not allowed to do a lot of things. You know, you go to the country, you have to do these things. Why they cannot come to Australia or any other country and do? And come? If you want to live in Australia, fine. But you have to behave like Australian women. And this behavior that, you know, encourage the men to treat you as a slut and everything, it's not, for me, it's not like, not possible, you know, like they, if an Arabic man say that I'm a slut because I wear a little skirt, I beat him up. Sorry. Sorry. I do capoeira, I do taekwondo, karate, and I
kick the shit out of them, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But, like, do you think, like, in the scenario when a woman is exposing herself, she's showing too much, she's showing flesh, she's showing herself, and she is showing her sexuality, and she's being very sexual. Do you think that might be grounds for a man to kind of think, oh, okay, I'm in there. Okay, I'll just flip and have a go.
No, I dance. I like to dance, and I dance sexy. I wear my little skirts. I will dance clothes. Brazilians dance clothes. No, I have offers for guys who come to say, "Oh, you want to have a threesome?" No.
Yeah.
You know, like.
So it's separate.
It's separate. One thing is be sexy and feel good about yourself. And yes, you open the doors for talk with a lot of people. Yes, you feel sexy. I always learn, since I'm a little girl, if you don't love yourself, nobody will love you. So no matter whatever you look, you have to love yourself for someone else to love you.